And a pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. So we welcome you to the Paul Bohan Gym at Huntsville High School for this matchup out of District 17 5A. It's the Huntsville Hornets locking horns with the district leaders, the undefeated Brenham Cubs, as we welcome you to the countdown to tip-off here this evening. I'm Carlos Zimmermann, and joining me, special guest commentator joining me tonight, and making sure that I don't overstrain my voice this evening. This is game 2 of 3 for me this week. Joining me tonight is a good buddy of mine. His name is Ross Kaysen. Ross, glad to have you on here, bud.
Glad to be here, too.
Absolutely. Should be a fun one here this evening for the Huntsville Hornets. They come off a tough loss last night to College Station, 81-74 against the Cougars, something that Jay Oliphant said they just let slip away down the stretch. And now it really puts this game into a big perspective. Brenham comes into this matchup 7-0, 21-7 overall. The Hornets are 5-2, so really this is a chance for Huntsville to keep themselves in the conversation for the district title out of District 17 5A. And Ross, obviously, the big thing for Huntsville tonight, they're going to have to really lean on that 3 ball, but also really good defense for sure.
Yes, sir, definitely. Definitely.
As the teams continue to go through their warm-ups here this evening, Brenham rocking their road green jerseys in the Cub green. Hornets are going to be in the whites tonight as we get closer and closer to the start of this one this evening. Huntsville, again, something last night that really Coach Oliphant said in our pregame talk was they just looked really flat in that ball game, and it's going to be interesting to see how the Hornets are able to manage the turnovers this evening. Free throws is another big thing. I mean, in any basketball game, it could really come down to the free throw line. Ross, you play a little bit of basketball as well. Just how big and important is the free throw line going to be in a ball game of this magnitude?
Well, I've had a few games where it was 0-0 and a free throw was the only point, and that was how we won. So you got to make every free throw. I mean, they're free, so got to take it.
Absolutely. You talked about it in the pregame, Raj. You were last time that you were here at Paul Bohan Gym, you saw Jordan Ennis go off for 18 points. He's at the point tonight for Huntsville. How big is it going to be for him to just continue to facilitate the ball so well for this Hornet squad?
Well, he's going to have to make a bunch of shots. I mean, playing the best team in the district, so he's going to have to keep it going, score a lot.
He's got to find his guys, Aiden Pearson and Brett Butler, the 2 sharpshooters from long range. That is the job for the man at the point tonight for Jordan Ennis. All right, let's dive now into our coaches convo. Had a chance to speak with the head coach, the former Sam Houston Bearcat and now Huntsville head coach Jay Oliphant. Here's your coaches convo. Welcome back here on the Hornets Countdown to Tip-Off, getting ready for a big district matchup with the Brenham Cubs here. And our coaches convo with Jay Oliphant. Jay, tough loss against College Station last night. Just some thoughts from that ball game, and what was the difference down the stretch?
I thought we were extremely flat. We're a big team that feeds off energy. I didn't think we had it from the opening tip. Kind of clawed our way out back in it some, but we just never really could get going.
Looking at this matchup now with Brenham, a team that you lost at their place to open district play, but now that this team started to find its stride through district, what do you think is going to be the difference compared to that last matchup?
Well, hopefully we take better care of the ball. When we were down there, we had 34, 35 turnovers. So we have to do a better job there. I think we can handle the pressure and be able to score off of it. I think we'll be fine.
How big is going to be the free throw line in this ball game of just such a big magnitude as we near the end of district?
Well, when we played them the first time, we put them on the line quite a bit. We need to be able to play good defense without fouling. And when we do go to the line, we need to go there and connect and make them pay.
Aiden Pearson, obviously the facilitator of this offense. Just some things you're going to be looking at your star guard.
Aiden's going to do what he normally does. I mean, just score some points for us to have a lot of energy, play good defense. We're going to need some other guys to come along with him to kind of contribute to help with that part of the game.
And then just how do you feed off the energy of the crowd that you'll have here on a Friday night here at Paul Bohan to get you guys a big victory?
Well, hopefully we come off to a good start, get the crowd involved and keep them involved, and hopefully it plays in our favor.
All right, Coach, that's all I got. Thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.
Hi, folks. Clint Mack here with Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville, and I've got some great news. From now until the end of the year, we are celebrating with our holiday sales event. Take up to $10,500 off the factory MSRP, or take advantage of the 0% financing and still take $7,250 off the MSRP of a 2024 Chevrolet 1500 Crew Cab trucks in stock. But it's only going to last till the end of the year, so hurry to Wiesner in Huntsville and take advantage of these holiday sales events, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Welcome back here on the Hornets Countdown. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here at Paul Bohan Gym at Huntsville High School tonight. We're about 3 minutes away from starters being introduced to the fans in attendance tonight. Fans still filing in here to Paul Bohan this evening. As for the Hornets, they'll be able to boast a really just good bevy of starters. I mean, 3 guards that have just shot the ball exceptionally well, especially in district play, which is where you want to be. You want to be playing your best basketball in February and in late January, so that's something the Hornets have done. They're going to be looking and leaning on Jordan Ennis as well as Brett Butler and Aiden Pearson. But one guy that really blossomed in the last time the Hornets were here at home, that was Chris Risano, the sophomore guard, knocking down some big shots, 12 points in that ball game a couple of weeks ago. So it'll be big for Huntsville to get really good production for Risano, whether he's coming off the bench or gets the nod to start this ball game tonight. But another big X factor is their postman, Jabari Washington. Two-sport athlete. He's absolutely been phenomenal for the Hornets since coming over after the football season came to an end. Guy that can really flash the bucket, and if he's left alone in the paint, Ross, man, he can do some damage.
Last time I was here, he had, I think, 3 dunks in the first quarter, and everyone was going insane.
That's what he can do. That's what he can do. He can really just bring a lot of pressure on defense, but also get the crowd juiced up. That's something Jay Oliphant talked about in our pregame talk, about how they can just feed off the energy of this crowd this evening, and that's something that could aid Huntsville in a victory. Again, what's at stake tonight? Brenham 7-0, Huntsville 5-2. The battle of the 1 and 2 seats in the district right now. Huntsville with a win, they keep themselves in the conversation for a District 17 5A title. For Brenham, they don't clinch a title outright, but they would have a 3-game lead on the Hornets as well as the rest of the top half of the district, and would make things really tough. Brenham would have to lose out, and Huntsville would have to win out to get into the district title spot. But Brenham is in the catbird seat to get it done. It'll be interesting to see how Huntsville manages this ball game tonight. Jay Oliphant said the turnovers were a big problem in the last matchup in the district opener. It'll be paramount that Huntsville plays a relatively clean ball game in front of the home fans here tonight. This is part 2 of our Huntsville Hornet Hardwood doubleheader. Houston Hardcastle, he's got the call in Brenham tonight, and at last check, Huntsville with an 18-6 lead on the Brenham Cubettes in the second quarter. Huntsville right now, they're still in the catbird seat for their own spot in the district title, District 17 5A. We will see how things pan out tonight. All right, I completely forgot. Tonight is Teacher Appreciation Night at Paul Bohan Gym, so they're going to be introducing their teachers that these players really support. So we're going to step aside and take a break, and while that's going on, we'll allow you guys to hear that. And I'm going to take a swig of water real quick, and then we'll get closer to the start of this one after this quick commercial break on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Hello folks, this is Lance Williams, Associate Pastor at Faith Baptist Church. Are you looking for a place to learn more about God? If so, come see us. Sunday school starts at 9:45 a.m. with our service beginning at 10:45 a.m. Sunday night prayer meeting at 6 p.m. We also serve a meal Wednesday evening beginning at 6 p.m. with Bible study following at 7 p.m. All are welcome, so come see us. Faith Baptist Church, Riverside, 1301 FM 405. Go Hornets!
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station. This broadcast is copyrighted by KSAM Sports for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transitions or counts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. The following is a presentation of KSAM Sports.
It's Friday night in Hornet Country. Welcome to Paulbo and Jim at Huntsville High School for this broadcast of Huntsville Hornet basketball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, presented by Wiesner of Huntsville. As it's a heavyweight bout out of District 17-5A, the Brenham Cubs visiting from Brenham, taking on your Huntsville Hornets tonight for a battle of district supremacy this evening at Huntsville High School. Hello, friends, and a happy Friday to you. Hope you were doing well. My name's Carlos Zimmermann. Glad to have you with us tonight. Ross Kaysen joining me on the call for this matchup. The Hornets trying to come away with a massive victory in district play. Ross, this should be a really good matchup to see how Huntsville can manage and try to split the season with Brenham.
Yes, sir. Huntsville, we just got to get the rebounds tonight. It's going to come down to that and the free throws.
You see the starters on the floor for the Huntsville Hornets. The starters, they look like this tonight. Jordan Ennis, number 0, sophomore guard. Number 5, the senior guard, Aiden Pearson. The sophomore guard, number 10, Chris Risino. And the big man underneath, number 21, Jabari Washington, the senior post player. And, of course, the sharpshooter from three-point land, the junior guard, number 20, Brett Butler. As Brenham, they're going to be rocking out here as well. Elijah Ferguson, Chris Guidry, Kobe Mathis, along with Isaac Powell and Jaden Hebert. Those are the starters for the Brenham Cubs here tonight. We want to remind you that this broadcast is being presented in 2K Quad HD with a 4K Ultra HD enhanced presentation. Closed captioning is also available for the hearing impaired. Huntsville trying to keep themselves in the fight for the District 17-5A title. Washington will send the opening tip out of bounds. And it will be Brenham basketball to start this ball game. They go right to left across your radio dial to start this one tonight. Jaden Hebert for an inbound right of the basket. And it's going to be a 5-second call. An early turnover for the Cubs. It's an opportunity for Jay Oliphant and his Hornet offense go in motion. Backcourt pressure for Brenham to start the ball game. Hornets go left to right. Risino pushes into the lane and the runner on its way in and out. Washington put back good for the big man. And a 2-0 start for the Huntsville Hornets out of the gate. Brenham 21-7, 7-0 in District 17-5A play as they will throw that one away. Will be Huntsville basketball. Brenham, of course, trying to position themselves for the top spot out of the district, and of course an ultimate advantage once we get to the postseason in just a few weeks. 2-0 Huntsville, 7:24 to play in the first on the game clock. Risino steps back in a left wing three. Off to the left, Butler fighting for the rebound. He loses it out of bounds and will go back to Brenham. 44 seconds off the clock in this first period. Huntsville owning a 2-0 lead. Mathis with the basketball. Works it past Risino into the midline. He'll drive right side. Go to the corner to set up the half-court offense. And now a drive inside for Chris Guidry, and the layup's good. Knotted up at 2. 6:58 to play in the first. Here's Ennis trying to drive. Kicks off the foot, though, the Cub. And here come The Cubs in transition. Good ball movement, and the layup will finish for Elijah Ferguson. And Brenham takes a 4-2 advantage with 6:37 left in this first. Ennis at the point, a high ball screen, Washington. Reeseneau with a handoff to Pearson. Thought about that three. Skips, corner three on the way for Ennis, too strong. Double team Hebert in the backcourt, but Brenham will have some numbers the other way. Pearson draws the offensive contact. Guidry whistled for his first, team foul number 1 on Brenham. That's just something Pearson does so well, Ross, with the good awareness, even though he was backed in the corner down 2-1 in terms of men power.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Timeout called on the floor. Jay Oliphant wants to talk things over. 30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here. Gives us an opportunity to remind you this broadcast of Huntsville Hornet basketball is brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. No bull, just good deals. And by AB Squared Self-Storage, your local go-to self-storage facility. And by Frank's Taco Station in Riverside, Country Kitchen, tacos, and more. We thank our wonderful sponsors. Can't have these broadcasts without you. You're just tuning in, 4-2, Brenham with the lead on Huntsville. And will be Ennis to work it into the front court for the green and white. Half-court offense in motion. They go inside to the big man Washington, but read well by Isaac Powell of Brenham. Another turnover for Huntsville. And Cubs into the half-court O. Powell at the top, chest pass, corner three on the way for Ferguson, and that rolls home. 7-2 Brenham, 5:40 to play in the first. Hornets want to push the issue with Washington. Top of the key, Pearson left him open, but the shot is short. Mathis the rebound, good hands in the backcourt, Ennis. Euro stepping his way, can't get the roll. Fighting for the rebound is Reeseneau. Ennis to the corner for Pearson, pops his feet, now he'll look to drive instead. Good move, but the shot short. Fourth effort for the Hornets, finally pays off. Jordan Ennis with the finish. 7-4 in favor of Brenham. 5:09 remaining in this first quarter of play. The big guy Mathis pulls up, free throw line jumper off to the right. Reeseneau the loose ball. Finds Pearson in transition, easy does it with a layup, Aiden Pearson. And it's 7-6 Brenham. They try to get a friendly roll, that won't go. Ball is last touched by the Huntsville Hornets. Again, we apologize, currently having some video malfunctions, so let's go radio style for a little bit. Corner three on the way. That one drops in for Elijah Ferguson, and it's 10-6 Brenham with 4:37 left in this first half. Reeseneau skips it to Pearson this side. Ennis drives in, tried to get it to Washington, had it bobbled. There's Butler, that trusty three, and Brett Butler knocks it home. 10-9 Brenham. Ferguson, another three. That one won't go, but the offensive glass works for Jaden Hebert, and they'll call a tie-up. Possession arrow does favor Brenham. Ross, let me tell you, Brett Butler, you leave him alone for a wide-open three. He's going to knock it down in your face every single time.
Can't do it, Brenham. That's the one mistake they made that play.
And Reeseneau walked with it before he put it on the deck. Another turnover committed by Huntsville. Gets it back into the hands of Brenham. Elijah Ferguson doing all the work right now for the Brenham Cubs. He's got 8 points to start this ball game, including 2 triples. Hebert got an easy move. Washington swats it away and avoids the goaltend. Reeseneau wants to go coast to coast. Shot is waved off, but we do have a whistle and the foul in the act of shooting. That'll be charge number 5, Isaac Powell, his first, team foul number 2 on the Brenham Cubs. And Chris Reeseneau to the free throw line. Ross, this is something we talked about in the pregame show. Free throws are going to be huge tonight for this ball game, and you can't afford misses like that.
No, sir, you cannot. It's going going to come down to who makes their shots on the free throw line and who gets the rebounds.
Ricino splits the trip, and we are tied at 10. 3:40 to play in this first quarter from Paul Bohan Gym in Huntsville. If you're just tuning in, Carlos Zimmermann alongside Ross Kaysen for this matchup tonight out of District 17 5A. Driving to the basket is Mathis, and he is fouled hard going down to the deck. We'll see who they will whistle this one on. It is going to go on the point guard, Jordan Ennis, his first. And the first foul called on Huntsville, and it will bring Kobe Mathis to the free throw line. Brenham won the first matchup against Huntsville. Open district play as Mathis knocks down the first. Brenham bringing a good delegation. Both their sub-varsity teams picking up wins over the Hornets prior to the start of this one tonight. Second one for Mathis. He misses the second. Washington the rebound. Ennis splitting the D. Driving to the basket, and the runner gets the friendly roll, and Huntsville retakes the advantage. It's 12-11. Washington in some discomfort as he gets up. Pearson swats it away in transition. He will drive to the basket. Alley-oop it to Washington, but it kissed off the side of the rim, so not a clean grab. And now pick off the other way, Ricino. Let's try it again. Oh! And a foul on Brett Butler. And all that happened right there because Washington came up a little limping after that bucket for Jordan Ennis. And he was still left alone in the backcourt to be able to try those alley-oops, but just couldn't get the clean grab of it both times. Chad Johnson into the game, first time tonight. He comes on for Brett Butler. 3 minutes remaining in the first here at Huntsville High School, 12-11 Huntsville. Isaac Powell works it back outside for Ferguson. Now the big man Mathis, the senior at 6'5", dumps this one off. Pull up three on the way, Isaac Powell, too strong, and the rebound for Pearson. Ricino will go up against the big 6'5" man. Layup won't fall, and the rebound in the hands of Powell. There's something about Huntsville's defense, always pickpocketing, it feels like. Layup won't go for Brenham. And another miss opportunity for the Cubs. Pearson pulls up, three on the way, in and out. Rebound for Roderick Martin, who checked into the last dead ball. 2 minutes remaining in this first. Mathis bumped from behind, no shot. And that's the second one on Jordan Ennis. Ennis whistled for his second personal, and so he'll find himself in foul trouble. And he will exit. Savion Conte, the two-sport athlete, football and hoops. He will check in for Ennis. Big congratulations to Mr. Savion Conte, just committed football-wise to the Blinn Buccaneers. So he will call, oddly enough, Brenham home, starting in the fall. 2 minutes remaining, inside 2 minutes, 12-11 Huntsville. Jaden Hebert to the corner, three on the way, Guidry off the heel. Conte the rebound, fresh into the game. Finds a wide open Ricino, and he is fouled. Oh, bucket won't go, but he'll go try and earn him at the line. $1:40 remaining in the first. Huntsville up one, and another opportunity for the Hornets at the penalty stripe. Ricino's first free throw, that one's pure. Speaking of football, Ross, you were telling me you do enjoy a little bit of the gridiron football during when the football season's going on. Who's your favorite team?
What are we talking?
NFL.
The Texans.
Attaboy. Second free throw, good for Ricino. Tough year for them. I mean, got into the playoffs, just ran into a buzzsaw like the Chiefs. I have my own personal opinions about how that game went, but I'll keep those to myself. Chris Ricino and Aiden Pearson, they come out of the ball game as Brett Butler and Jordan Ennis, they return. 14-11 Huntsville, 90 seconds remaining in the first period of play. And we got an offensive foul going the other way. That's against Brenham. they'll call, I believe that was the illegal screen is what they whistled there on Kobe Mathis. And indeed it was his first, team foul number 4. Trey Williams, he's on for the Hornets in place of Jabari Washington. He'll get a screen. Butler puts it on the deck and now down low to Williams. Skips it to Johnson, 3 on the way, in and out. 3 ball still not going for Huntsville outside. Mathis had it poked, and he lost it. Ennis fouled before he went up for the shot. That's on Elijah Ferguson. Will be an inbound left of the basket. Substitution for the Brenham Cubs. Quincy Adams in for the first time tonight. And actually it won't be an inbound. It will be free throws for Ennis. It'll be his first trip to the charity stripe tonight. First one is pure for Ennis, leading the team right now with 5 points. Second one on the way. Friendly roll off the front and back. No, they'll call a shooting violation or a lane violation on Ennis. And it will just be a split trip for the Hornets. Hornets did not get back, and they'll have a foul in transition. Isaac Powell was the one that drew it. An update from Brenham. They are already in the third quarter of action, and it is 25-6 in favor of the Lady Hornets, still on track for another district title. Won 4 in a row in 16-5A did the Lady Hornets, now making the shift over to 17-5A. They are toe-to-toe with A&M Consolidated. Houston Hardcastle has the call for that ball game down in Brenham. First free throw did not go for Powell. He'll try to get the second one, and that one rattles home for Powell. Jaden Hebert back in for the Brenham Cubs. And he will come on for Kobe Mathis. 58.8 on the game clock, 15-12 Huntsville with the advantage in this first quarter. So backcourt pressure here from Brenham as Johnson will have it. He'll get it across the midline, avoids the trap. Long pass to Butler, contested 3. That one's too strong. Ennis fighting for the rebound, and he gets it, and his little floater drops in. Another offensive rebound for Jordan Ennis to give him 8 points on the night. 30 seconds remaining in the first. Hornets up 5. Driving inside, and the friendly bounce will go for Jaden Hebert, his first points of the ball game. 22 seconds. Ennis wants to push. And a bump from behind. It will be 2 shots. Foul is called on Isaac Powell, the senior guard, and that puts Ennis back at the free throw line. Stops the clock with 19.7. Hornets up 3 as both coaches, Colby Andrews and Jay Oliphant, will make moves to their bench as Ennis can't knock down the first. Jaden Nava in for the Brenham Cubs. So comes on for Powell. Brent Carroll at the scorer's table for Huntsville. Hornets up 3, 1 possession game. 20 seconds remaining in the first. And Ennis splits the trip. It'll be Brent Carroll to come on for Ennis. He's having a great first quarter of play with 9 points. Here come the Cubs. Hebert in transition, fouled from behind. That's on Trey Williams. Lost a lot of fouls in this first half of play. Refs just letting them go at it a little bit, but calling everything that rightfully is a foul.
Yeah, Huntsville's got to cut down on the fouls if they want to not give Brenham all these easy points.
Well, Brenham misses an opportunity there as the free throw does not go for Jaden Hebert. 13 ticks remaining in the first. Hornets up 4. Second free throw for Hebert. He misses off the heel, and it's Williams the rebound. Conte with 9 seconds finds Butler, and he'll do a rare drive and a kick to Johnson. Pump fakes the 3, now takes the 3. Can't get the roll. Conte put back. That won't go either. Third effort, no, and that's how the first quarter comes to an end. Good effort by the Hornets there to try and get a basket before going to the second. But Huntsville will take a 4-point lead into the second quarter of play. And we'll bring it to you after these quick messages from our sponsors. This is Huntsville Hornet basketball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Be back in a moment.
Folks, this is Frank Oliveras, Marine Corps veteran and owner of Frank's Taco Station and Cafe, Riverside, Texas. Come on out to Frank's, where we welcome you like family and invite you to try some of our favorites, like the Frank's Bacon Cheeseburger, Brisket Kojo Taco, Chicken Fried Steak, Baked Potatoes, and more. At Frank's, there is something on the menu for the whole family. Frank's, the home of the loaded train, offers dine-in or carry-out. We are open Monday through Saturday, or call in your order at 936-594-8139. See you soon, and as always, we love you in Christ Jesus.
This broadcast of Huntsville Hornets basketball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network is brought to you by Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line, and by Faith Baptist Church of Riverside. Faith Baptist is a growing church in Riverside, Texas, off FM 405, full of love and the Holy Spirit. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Ross Kaysen tonight for this broadcast of Huntsville Hornet basketball. Hornets up 18-14. It will be Brenham basketball coming out of the quarter break. That first quarter, it was really on Jordan Ennis. Ross made a good call in the pregame, saying that he was going to have to step up big, and indeed he did, scoring half of the points for the Hornets in the first quarter of action. Mathis pulls up, right elbow, front and back, won't fall in. Washington fought for the rebound, and he was fouled from behind. That will be charged to Roderick Martin, the sophomore forward. It will go back to the Huntsville Hornets. Again, at stake for them tonight, trying to keep themselves in the conversation for a district championship. And more importantly for the Hornets, they're closing in on a chance to clinch a playoff berth for the first time in 3 years. Ricino entry pass. Washington back out to Ricino. Thought about that three. Now back to Washington. Turn around. Yes. Washington now with 4 to give the Hornets a 6-point tilt. Oh, and they'll call the foul. That's on Jordan Ennis. That's his third. And that will mean a trip to the free throw line for Isaac Powell, but now Ennis in some extra foul trouble. Only 2 more left for the rest of the game. Powell taking his time as he bends the knees. First free throw, pure. Xavier Conte back to the ball game for the green and white, as Ennis may now have to have an extended time on the bench with him being in foul trouble with 3. Got other options off the bench too. Brent Carroll, Jacavian Burks, and Shiloh Jones in the back pocket for Jay Oliphant if Ennis were to foul out of the ball game. You also have Aiden Pearson too. Oh, and a turnover, costly for the Hornets. And that is going to turn into a 4-point, potentially 5-point swing for Brenham. Foul was charged to Conte. That is his second. And bonus free throw, Isaac Powell. Got it. There's a 5-point swing for Brenham. Check in to Pearson. He will now facilitate for the Hornets at the point. Using his speed to his advantage. Passes out of it, nearly traveled. Brenham wanted one, but they're not going to get it. Conte with a handoff to Butler. Take a rare 2. That won't go. Offensive rebound, Conte. He nearly traveled with it. Washington turn around, too strong. Mathis quickly up ahead. Ferguson. Their team down 1, 6:43 remaining in the second, and now they're going to call an offensive foul. That draws the ire of Colby Andrews. I believe one of our officials just gave him a warning. Hornets up 1. 6.5 to play in the second. Ricino. Conte, nice move. Left hand, beautiful finish. 22-19 on Conte's first basket of the night. Offensive foul is called. Brett Butler was the one that drew it. And I believe they've just officially issued a warning to Colby Andrews for Brenham. Backcourt pressure here for the Cubs. Hebert fell down. Pearson's in trouble. They do get it across the midline with Risano. Nice move. Can't finish, though. Rebound for Quincy Adams, and now a foul. Brett Butler whistled for his second. Quite the physical ball game here in this first half. 6:07 to play in the second. Hornets up 22-19 if you're just tuning in. Ferguson taking his time as he's directing traffic. Martin with it, now into the hands. This is Adams. Back to Ferguson. 3 to tie, 2 strong. And out of bounds to Huntsville. Ross Brenham's taking some really quality shots. Just some things have just not fallen for them in this ball game.
Yes, sir. They got to start making the shots if they want. They've made, I think, probably half the shots they've shot. They'd probably be absolutely destroying Huntsville.
Foul called on Brenham. That went to Isaac Powell, who's already picked up his third foul. So both point guards for each of these teams find themselves in foul trouble. With Ennis on the bench right now for the Hornets. Powell also exited after that foul. Conte. Entry pass Washington. Double team. Risano sidestep, passed out of the shot. Karam's out to Pearson. A lot of action going on, but officials letting them play. Pearson, long range three. Yes!
What a shot.
Yes, indeed. Lead back to 6 for Huntsville. That one had a chance to be picked off there. Mathis with a drive. Had a clean strip from Risano. I believe they just called a technical foul on Risano. So that's going to mean free throws for Elijah Ferguson. .457 to play in the second. Ferguson knocks down the first technical. This is going to be one of those ball games, Ross. It's a high-intensity ball game, a lot on the line in this one. Something that, you know, that they teach you at your age. Got to keep your attitudes in check.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's something that Jay Oliphant just does really well with this team. He keeps them so composed. They have such great attitudes. You know, in the spirit of competition, it can get chippy. Brenham basketball out of the technicals. Near travel for Hebert. Ferguson will drive, fake the pull-up, swing it out. Now Hebert the three. That one's short. Right into the bread basket of Washington. Risano allowing things to materialize. Here's the big guy. Not very often you see the big guy taking it at the point. Oh, man, turnover, Huntsville. Hebert away with it for Brenham. Ferguson. Three on the way. Short. Conte a rebound. Hornets up 4, and Conte wants to go coast to coast. Don't let him do that. He'll do it to you every time. Timeout, Colby Andrews of Brenham. Conte now with 4 points, and the lead is back out to 6. 30-second timeout. So we will keep it right here. I want to remind you this broadcast of Huntsville Hornet basketball on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel and the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network is copyrighted for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transmission or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. You're just tuning in. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Ross Kaysen tonight. Ross, let me ask you. I had a question and now I lost it. And sometimes that happens.
Yes, sir.
All right, now I remember. I asked you a little bit ago, or you were telling me something in pregame. You like the sport of baseball, but you like, did you say you like playing it? You just don't like watching it as much?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Just a little too slow for your liking.
Uh-huh.
I'll have a reason to talk about baseball here in a second. Layup. That one goes for Roderick Martin, his first basket of the night for Brenham to cut the lead back to 4. Chad Johnson with the ball. Thought about the pull-up. Finds Conte near side, now up top for the sharpshooter Pearson, now to Conte. He wanted the 3. Now number 3 will pull the 3. That one's too strong. Rebound Powell. He'll try to go to the distance. Lost the handle. Shot won't fall, and the rebound for Conte. Hornets 3-on-1 the other direction. Johnson, Euro stepping, blocking foul is called. I think they're going to charge that one. That is Roderick Martin. His second, team foul number 4 on Brenham. Will put Chad Johnson at the free throw line looking for his first points. Takes his time. First one, halfway down the cup and popped out. Elijah Ferguson back for Brenham, and first action on the night for Lane Smith. So they come on for Powell and Martin respectively. Johnson missed the first, second one on the way, got that one. A lot of split trips tonight for the Hornets, but they maintain a 5-point advantage, 3:20 remaining in this second period. Traveling violation on Brenham. Again, Ross, mistakes, just silly mistakes you can't make. Don't walk with it.
Can't do that.
Pearson finds the big man Washington, and now Johnson. 3 on the way, short. Conte fighting for the rebound, got it. Ricino thought about the pop 3, but he'll run the offense instead. Conte, what a find to Washington, but lost the handle of it. And now he fouls Nava in the backcourt here. For Washington, his first. And team foul number 5 on Huntsville will mean 2 free throws for Jaden Nava. Junior guard for this Brenham squad. The Cubs down 5, 2:52 to play in this second. And give us an opportunity to check in with the Lady Hornets, who looking like they will be on track for a victory on the road. Nava's first free throw won't fall. It was 25-6 last time we checked, as wait for the internet to come about, and we'll get you that update from Brenham. Second one doesn't go for Nava either. Conte. Layup with the left hand, drops through for Savion Conte. He's got 6 points. It was Jordan Ennis in that first quarter, and now Savion Conte, who's come off the bench for him, starting to make some noise. Hornets up 7, and a block of Lane Adams by Washington. Conte, who's had the hot hand, goes to Washington, a big man 3. That one won't fall. Not very often he takes those shots, but he was left open. Here comes Ferguson for Brenham. Nice find to Adams, dumped it inside to Nava, had it blocked from behind by Ricino. Washington, way to keep his footing there to get it into the front court. Ricino, big time 3. Ho-ho!
What a shot.
Big shot, Chris Ricino.
And it's getting loud here.
Yeah, it is. 10-point tilt for the Huntsville Hornets. 30-second timeout called by Brenham. Now here's this is interesting here. I watched Colby Andrews right there. I don't think he wanted to call a timeout. I think he wanted a technical called on Chris Ricino, and that's why. But the ref, I mean, come on. You do this. You do the timeout signal. I mean, what's the official supposed to do? But either way, we continue on tonight. Minute 56 remaining in this second, and the Hornets are up 10. The Cubs right now, the district leaders, kind of shell-shocked here on the road. Trying to cut into this margin, the biggest lead of the night for Huntsville. Long two for Kobe Mathis. I don't think that's the shot that Colby Andrews wanted. Conte having a ball game here in the second quarter with another layup. He's now got 8. The Hornets now up 12. Ferguson wants to drive. Offensive foul. And listen, you can complain about officiating all you want, but at some point you just got to think, if you're both coaches, it comes down to how disciplined are your players. Ricino, another 3. Oh, yes, sir.
Another one. What a shot.
Ricino now with 7, and the Hornets starting to pull away here in the second. 1 minute to go, second quarter. Ferguson, 3 to quiet the crowd, too strong. Ricino let it go out of bounds. And Brenham just all out of sorts. .50 seconds left. Hornets up 15, Pearson. Long 2 from the elbow, that one off the front. Ferguson quickly to the behind the defense, blocked from behind by Conte. Great composure by Conte to not foul, but swatted away from Hebert, and he is having an incredible second quarter for the green and white. Put that on the stat sheet, because that was clear. 36.9 in the second. Hornets up 15, looking for more. Mathis on the post. Blocking foul is called. Drawn by Mathis and called on Ricino. Jay, all the fans thinking, I don't know, but we play on. I believe that'll be the first on Ricino, and that will put the big man Mathis at the line. First one is pure, and that ends a drought for Brenham that had nearly stretched out to about 4 minutes. Second one for Mathis. It pops out. Rebound Washington. 25 seconds. Pearson across the midline. Double team, forcing to have to push the issue. Skip to Ricino, wide open is Conte underneath, and the layup goes for Savion Conte, and the excellent night continues for number 3 with his team now up 16. 9 seconds for Brenham. Mathis, Nava a 3 in the corner, too strong. Butler the rebound with 3 seconds, and he threw it away. Trying to get it up to Ricino in transition, but a little too far, and 1.4 left for Brenham. Mathis quickly in. Ferguson puts it up at the horn, and it is wide to the right. And what a second quarter for the Huntsville Hornets. And they've got the district leaders on the run, up 40-24 as we go to the halftime break here at Paul Bowen Gym. We'll bring you some analysis of this one so far tonight when we return to the Paul Bowen on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf roadman.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, ksam1017.com.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Hi, folks. Clint Mack here with Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville, and I've got some great news. From now until the end of the year, we are celebrating with our holiday sales event. Take up to $10,500 off the factory MSRP, or take advantage of the 0% financing and still take $7,250 off the MSRP of the 2024 Chevrolet 1500 Crew Cab trucks in stock. But it's only going to last till the end of the year, so hurry to Wiesner in Huntsville and take advantage of these holiday sales events, or visit us online at wiesnerhuntsville.com.
5:25 remaining in this halftime period on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Hornets up 40-24 in this first. Carlos Zimmermann with you all tonight alongside my man Ross Kaysen. Ross, I mean, the first half, Huntsville was a little slow out of the gate, but now they have found their stride in that second quarter especially, and it was really the tale of two guards in that first half of play. Jordan Ennis, 9 points in the first quarter. Savion Conte, he came alive coming off the bench for him when Ennis got into foul trouble, 10 points. And it's going to be trading them back and forth the rest of this ballgame. What did you think about that first half?
Well, Huntsville just doing a great job on getting the ball around. It's not just one person. One person scoring a lot, but they're passing the ball out. Brenham has got to stop fouling, because that's where it's all come crashing down for him.
And it's on a night, too, where, we talked about Brett Butler. We talked about Aiden Pearson in that pregame talk. And Pearson's got 5, Butler's got 3, Washington's got 4. It's been some of the younger guns or the guys coming off the bench that have stepped up big for them. Ennis, we mentioned, with 9. Conte's got 10 points. Ricino hit a couple big threes in that second quarter. So they've stepped up to the plate, have some of the younger guys, and that tells you, for one thing, the future is really bright for this Hornet team. Ennis and Ricino being sophomores, so they got 2 more years at the high school level. So it'll be interesting to see how the Hornets make some of the adjustments they need to make in the second half. A couple things got a little careless in spurts in that ball game so far tonight, but we'll see how things go. Ross, Stewart Elementary, you told me you were at? How's it there? You enjoy it?
Yeah, fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. What's your favorite part of the day?
PE.
Of course. You being a sports guy, I expect nothing less. PE was my favorite too. Growing up, what do y'all like to do in PE?
Basketball.
Basketball. All right. You knocking down buckets? Just lots of buckets?
Usually I'm the one dishing out assists, though.
That's awesome, man. 5th grade? You're in 5th grade?
Yes, sir.
So you're about to head to Mans Park
yes, sir,
after this next year. Are you excited for that?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. That's going to be awesome. And you'll actually, before long, once you get up in the 7th, 8th grade, you'll be playing.
Yeah.
Getting to play.
Been getting to watch my older brother, Jackson, play in 8th grade and 7th grade. So it's been like, why won't it just come faster?
Hey, listen, I'll tell you this. Enjoy being young. while it lasts. Me and Damien here, our producer tonight, we can tell you, it gets harder as you get older, especially. I don't know the last time I picked up a basketball and tried to shoot it because I'm scared I'm gonna hurt something. So stay young while you can, bud.
Okay.
All right, we'll step aside and take a break. When we come back, we'll have second half action. Hornets up 40-24 on the district leaders in the Brenham Cubs. Be back in a moment.
Hello folks, this is Lance Williams, Associate Pastor at Faith Baptist Church. Are you looking for a place to learn more about God? If so, come see us. Sunday school starts at 9:45 a.m. with our service beginning at 10:45 a.m. Sunday night prayer meeting at 6 p.m. We also serve a meal Wednesday evening beginning at 6 p.m. with Bible study following at 7 p.m. All are welcome, so come see us. Faith Baptist Church, Riverside, 1301 FM 405. Go Hornets!
Folks, this is Frank Oliveris, Marine Corps veteran and owner of Frank's Tackle Station and Cafe, Riverside, Texas. Come on out to Frank's, where we welcome you like family and invite you to try some of our favorites, like the Frank's Bacon Cheeseburger, Brisket Kojo Taco, Chicken Fried Steak, Baked Potatoes, and more. At Frank's, there is something on the menu for the whole family. Frank's, the home of the loaded train, offers dine-in or carry-out. We are open Monday through Saturday, or call in your order at 936-594-8139. See you soon, and as always, we love you in Christ Jesus.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the cap rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
All right, we welcome you back, ladies and gentlemen. Third quarter, ready to get underway. Paul Bohan Gym at Huntsville High School alongside Ross Case, and I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Glad to have you with us this evening. Lady Hornets over in Brenham tonight. Houston Hardcastle, he's got the call of that ball game against the Brenham Cubettes. 54-30, Lady Hornets with the advantage. And it looks like the Lady Hornets are going to be cruising on to another big victory as they look to set themselves up for great success. Alley-oop here for Washington, just couldn't finish to start this third quarter. He got up there at that point, just go the reverse dunk, but either way, Brenham basketball, they now go left to right. Ferguson smothered by Butler, and now a foul is called on Huntsville. Jay Hall of Fame, he's behind the Brenham bench. He was fixing something over there on the cooler or something. He's still barking out instructions from that side of the court. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. That was great. Mathis drives, layup short. Washington can't get the rebound. Mathis' second effort will go. Ricino with it. Easy does it. Doesn't get easier than that. Chris Ricino. He's now got 9 points. And a 16-point lead for the Huntsville Hornets. Powell with the basketball for the Cubs, down 16. They will say turnover. Double dribble is the call. 42-26, Huntsville. Jordan Ennis back into the ball game here. He's got to be careful with those 3 fouls. Dishes to Pearson. Here's Washington. Finds Butler far side. 3 on the way. Short and over the backboard, but taken by Powell. Powell is fouled. Count the basket and 1. That is going to go on Chris Ricino. Second one for him and the second foul on Huntsville. Gives Brenham an opportunity here to try and keep chipping away. Powell at the line for the and one. Misses it off to the left, but an offensive rebound. Try to get it out to Mathis, and not saved. Here's Pearson breaking away. Layup goes, count it. And one for Pearson.
Great play there. Drove to the hole, gets the points, and gets fouled. Now he goes to the line.
That's just the X factor that Aiden Pearson is. He can light it up from three. Just, what would they say, five-tool athlete? Really just do it from all fronts. And he converts the free throw. 8 points now for the senior guard. And a 17-point lead for Huntsville, their biggest of the game. Powell ran into Ferguson, his own guy. Jump pop two, won't fall. Here's Ennis. Easy does it, blocking foul, counted, and one for Ennis.
Almost the same thing there, but this time Brenham tried to draw a foul. The ref saw right through it.
Ennis now with 11 to pace the Hornets, and Huntsville starting to pull away, and for Powell, that is his fourth, and he will have to exit. Jaden Nava is now on for Brenham. Ennis makes this a 20-point lead. Mathis, coast to coast. Yes, counted and one, my gosh. That'll be on Jabari Washington. We'll look to the board here, see how many that is now on Jabari. That's his third. And our officials are pointing to somebody in the crowd for Brenham.
Looking like he might get ejected here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a guy just barking over there in that, and one of our officials has had enough.
He's pointing at him.
And he just tossed him. He just tossed him, Ross.
He's out. He's not leaving.
Well, he's going to probably get escorted out, and that's why we have a pause in the action here. That's why we have stopped here tonight for the moment. Well, Ross, that's a first for me.
Burnham fans trying to cause some trouble here.
Well, you have to think about this. This is the first time these guys have been district mates in, I think, 4 or 5 years. The last time these guys were district mates in non-football sports. This is a rivalry that it goes deep.
Oh, yeah.
For so many years, people have told me here in Huntsville that Brenham and Huntsville, that is one of the more fierce rivalries back in the 4A days and now stretching here into the 5A days.
My dad used to tell me about that all the time.
Kobe Mathis for the bonus free throw off the front and back. So it's 48-30. Huntsville with the lead. After that stoppage. Ennis, yep. Just a bit off to the left. Ferguson, nice footwork. Butler, Steen in front of him, but a foul is called. It's on the floor. Basket will not count. And that is on Brett Butler. Mean to move to the bench for Jay Oliphant. Chad Johnson, he'll come on for Butler, and Butler exits with 4 fouls. One more, and he will be done. Nava takes the inbound. 5:18 to play in the third. Mathis, the big man, spinning around against Risano. Easy, does it with a layup. Robert Mathis, or Kobe Mathis, rather.
That was a good move there.
With a good move, and Ball is going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Brenham. Here's Savion Conte, who had a great second quarter. He's on for Risano, so both him and Ennis on the floor.
Let's see if he can carry that momentum from the first half into the second.
Ennis in trouble. Finds Johnson, and it's swatted away. Turnover, yes. Ferguson has it for the Cubs, down 16. Mathis had it stripped by Johnson. 4:52 remaining in this third. Hornets up 16, but Brenham's starting to find some juice with this guy, Mathis. Turnaround, yeah, he got it. Lead down to 14 was once 20 in this third quarter. Conte looking for an option. He finds Johnson. Now Johnson's in trouble, but a nice move to get out of it.
Conte's got it. Fakes the pass.
Oh, he traveled.
Brenham fans getting loud over there.
Yeah, they are. Sub-varsity teams trying to find some juice here for this team. And again, this is something for Huntsville. You can't lay down. They're 7-0 for a reason. Nava up top for Hebert, and now into the right wing for Guidry, who's been quiet tonight. Nava, pop up, straightaway three, off to the left, and the rebound, Ennis. Johnson going to try and go the whole way. Layup, no, put back Conte.
Savion Conte doing what he did in the first. Oh!
Another turnover.
Turnover. Conte puts it back up.
Yep.
Misses it.
Just short.
Rebound, Jabari Washington.
Pearson, pop-up three. That one off the front and back. Washington fighting for the rebound against Mathis. Jump ball, possession to Brenham. Roderick Martin, he returns for the Cubs. He comes in for Jaden Nava and Trey Williams. He will come on and give Washington some rest. You're just tuning in, 3:52 remaining in this third. Hornets up 50-34 in a big-time matchup at a District 17 5A. Colby Andrews barking out instructions. Ferguson directing traffic outside the arc. Guidry steps in, pushes off of Johnson, and the layup goes for Chris Guidry.
Andrews has the ball, pass it to Johnson.
Johnson with a drive, kicks to Conte, thought about that triple. Instead, he'll step inside. Trying to get it to Williams, but a foul is whistled. That'll be the third foul on Brenham here in the quarter. See who they charged that to. Didn't quite see who that would have been charged to. There was a couple of Cubs in the area. Either way, we play on. Conte on the right wing. Tried to stretch it into Williams, but it's kicked on the ground, and here's Mathis for the Cubs. Finds a wide open Martin. Layup is short, and Pearson away with it for Huntsville. He's looking to push the issue. Trying to go coast to coast, but he lost the handle of it. Ferguson to Martin. Layup, got it. The lead is 12. Timeout Jay Oliphant, or no, timeout Brenham. Now the Cubs starting to find some life in this third quarter with 2:52 remaining in the third. And the Hornets lead, that was once 20, has teetered down to 12. Full timeout on the court. We'll take it with them for 30 seconds. Hornets looking to regroup when we return to Paul Bowen Gym at Huntsville High School.
Hi, folks. Clint Mack here with Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville, and I've got some great news. From now until the end of the year, we are celebrating with our holiday sales event. Take up to $10,500 off the factory MSRP, or take advantage of the 0% financing, and still take $7,250 off the MSRP of the 2024 Chevrolet 1500 Crew Cab trucks in stock. But it's only going to last till the end of the year, so hurry to Wiesner in Huntsville and take advantage of these holiday sales events, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Welcome back to Paul Bowen Gym, Huntsville High School. Hornets up 50-38. Oh, it says 52 there, Damian, 50. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you, though. Damian Smith, our producer tonight, always great to have him with us. Pearson tried to fit into a tight window, and it's a turnover, but
he hit. He hits it out. And it goes out.
I mean, he hit it like a volleyball player would, trying to push it up ahead. Hornets catch a break. Hanging on to this 12-point lead. As Brenham has made their adjustments. I thought Ennis was going to pop up for that three for a second. Hornets not able to get anything inside. Ennis now trying to push the issue, but now back out to Pearson. 2:15 to play in the third. Hornets up 12. Jaden Hebert all over Pearson. Finds Risano in the far corner. Lost it for a second, and now dumps it for Williams. He traveled. The Cubs starting to find some life. A double team Ferguson here in the backcourt, so it will be Guidry to take it up. Hornets got to get a stop here. Try to work all the momentum back on their side. Inside 2 minutes in the third. Mathis double team. Here's Guidry. Drives against Conte, it's on the floor. I believe that is foul number 5 for the Hornets as a unit. That's the third on Conte, so bonus free throw for Chris Guidry. He will get 2 of them. First for Guidry, too strong. Both crowds getting vocal here as we work our way to the fourth and final quarter of play. Second one for Guidry, he got the second. The lead is 11. Hornets need a basket. The Young Guns work it across half court. Jordan Ennis with 12 points to lead Huntsville tonight with Conte with him. Screen Williams. Ennis with 90 seconds left in this third quarter. Another screen Williams. Good defense here for Brenham. Risano now at the point. Trying to get this offensive play in motion. Risano finds Pearson, thought about the three. Instead, he'll work it back outside and try to set something up. Ferguson all over him, but Pearson getting around him, steps back, works it back inside. Beautiful move!
What a play.
Ferguson, 3 to answer, yes. And they have teed up Elijah Ferguson. Oh, baby.
This one's getting easy.
That's what happens in a rivalry matchup of this magnitude. So Ferguson is teed up. Pearson to take the free throws. He misses the first technical. 10-point game at Paul Bowen Gym. 53.7 remaining in this third quarter. Got the second of the technicals, and it is Hornet basketball.
Gotta get some points here.
Quincy Adams checks in for the Cubs. He is in for Ferguson. Brent Carroll, he comes into the ball game. He comes in for Jordan Ennis. 11 points for Pearson. 43 seconds. Trying to go to work here against Hebert. Hebert keeping his footing. And a hand check foul. And now another technical has been issued. And it's on Jaden Hebert.
And the Huntsville fans are getting loud.
They're quite rowdy behind us here at Paul Bowen. And now Pearson back at the line for 2 technicals. This one he makes. Hornets extend the lead back out to 12. Now 13. Pearson knocks down both the technicals. He now leads the leading scorer with 13 points. And it is going to be Huntsville basketball. And more free throws for the Hornets. Or no, not more free throws, my mistake. It'll be an inbound. Risino, well, no, it should be 2 free throws because it was that foul for Brenham should have put them in the bonus. Well, that's not the case either way. There will be an inbound for Huntsville. Turnover, Mathis. Hebert had it stripped from behind, inside to Martin, layup, no. And a foul, no shot. There will be free throws for Brenham. 28.6 remaining in the third. I believe the foul was indeed on Brent Carroll, and that will be his first. Team foul number 6, and that will put the Cubs at the line. Jaden Hebert. Hornets up 13. Hebert trying to change that, which he does. It's now down to 12. On the floor for the Hornets, Trey Williams, Chris Risino, Aiden Pearson, Brent Carroll, and Savion Conte. Second for Hebert, got them both. Lead back to 11 for Huntsville. And it's Carroll in the backcourt. Loses his dribble. Risino to Pearson, he's got a lane. Blocked from behind, but Guidry could not hang on to it. Will remain Huntsville basketball with 15.9 remaining as Roderick Martin. He comes off the court in some discomfort. Will mean Lane Smith, the junior power forward, he'll return. 15.9 for Huntsville. Risino, a lob to Williams. And now to your star point guard. Pearson with 9, up 11, trying to extend the lead. Williams a screen. Pearson swings it. Carroll with 3 seconds. Trying to get it into Williams, but a kick ball is called. 1.6. Huntsville basketball. Ross, I think here just a catch and shoot and hope it goes in.
Yes, sir.
Risino needs to check it in quick. Got it till Carroll pulls up the 3 at the horn, too long. That's how the third quarter comes to an end. Brenham with some life in that third quarter. They have got the Hornet lead down from 20 to 11, and that ought to set up an exciting fourth and final quarter of play here at District 17, 5A matchup. Hornets trying to keep themselves in the conversation for the district title. Find out if they can do it when we come back.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Welcome you back, ladies and gentlemen, to Paul Bowen Gym, Huntsville High School. Barn burner here tonight at the Paul Bowen. Hornets up 55-44 on the Brenham Cubs. We welcome those of you who are just joining us from the Lady Hornet broadcast. Congratulations to LaToya Bennett and the Lady Hornets. A big win tonight over the Brenham Cubs, 60-35. Lady Hornets now 8-2 in District 17 5A play. They sit only half a game behind A&M Consolidated for the district title on the girls' side. Keep an eye on that as they roll into the final week of district coming up over the next week. Hornets trying to keep themselves in the conversation for a district championship. Pearson with a drive and the layup goes for Aiden Pearson. He's got 15 to pace the Hornets in the lead back to 13. You're just tuning in. I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Ross Kaysen with me tonight. Hebert with a drive for Brenham. His layup to counter, it will go.
Gotta get it out.
They do to Pearson. Trapped in the corner. Hornets have got to get this across. They do it the last second, and Butler is bumped by Mathis. Hornets were lucky there. They did not get the 10-second call. Foul on Mathis, his second.
Good defense from Brenham here.
Pearson's open. Right wing three on the way. Off the front and back. Washington fighting for the rebound. They'll call the over the back. Guidry wants to push the issue. Easy does it with a layup. And it's down to a 9-point lead. Pearson to Butler. Kept his footing, and the three will be short for Brett Butler. And now an easy does it layup on the other side for Quincy Adams. And the lead has been cut to 7. Washington gets it across half court to Risano in the corner. Three, too strong, but off the foot of Jaden Hebert. Will keep it with Huntsville.
Huntsville's got to do something here if they want to stay in this.
Pearson thought about that three. With a jab step, he'll drive. Pulls up from 8. Yes! Pearson, who was quiet in that first half, starting to come to life in the second, with his team now up 9, 6:23 remaining in the fourth. Hebert with a drive. Guidry. Layup goes. And it is a 7-point lead, 59-52. Scoreboard in here in-house is not right. It's 59-52 Huntsville, whistling a foul. That is on Chris Guidry. Again, they got to get the scoreboard right. It is 59-52. There we go. Hornets up 7. 3 on the way. Banked it in! Did he call it?
Jordan Dennis, what a shot.
Big one for Huntsville right there.
We needed that.
10-point lead once again. Guidry in trouble on that left block, looking for an option. Backdoor, nice pass and a nice finish for Kobe Mathis. Back and forth we go. Hornets up 8 with 5.5 to play in this game. Risano, quick pass, Ennis. And on the run is Pearson. And it's stripped from behind, last touch by Brenham. Isaac Powell and Elijah Ferguson, they are back in for Brenham. They come on in place of Quincy Adams and Roderick Martin. We're going to have a quick conference at the scorers table. They're just trying to make sure everything is correct. Scoreboard, they did adjust. It is an 8-point lead for the Huntsville Hornets. Inbound Risano, put back, no, but a foul. One of those nice plays you like to draw up, get it to one of your big guys, but Hornets playing small ball right now outside of Jabari Washington. And Risano, an opportunity at the line for 2. First one is pure. Risano now with 10. He joins Ennis, Conte, and Aiden Pearson in double figures. Make it a 10-point game. Got the friendliest of bounces. Did Risano. Powell with 4 fouls. His team down 10. Here's the big guy, Mathis. Pull up. Got it to go. Kobe Mathis starting to find some life in this fourth. And the lead has been cut to 8. Ennis across half court to Risano. Pops it to the corner looking for Conte. Got it after a bobble. Fakes the pull-up, now back out. Hornets up 8. Lead teetering on the edge. It was once 20. Setting up a good finish here at Paul Bowen Gym. Ennis, a spin around and a pushing foul is on Elijah Ferguson. And that will be the end of the night for Ferguson. That is his 5th. That'll bring Quincy Adams back into the ball game, and Ferguson is going to exit. Hornets in their inbound formation. Now to Risano. 4:39 left in this ball game. Hornets up 8. Brenham in, man-to-man. Risano's got to break the 5-second call, which he does. No, he didn't. Instead, he carried. An unforced error there for Huntsville gets it back into the hands of the Cubs. Isaac Powell. Finds Hebert, was open for a second. Instead, he'll look to drive. Swings it to Guidry. He travels. .418 to play in this ball game, and the Hornets hanging on to an 8-point advantage if you're just tuning in. Ennis and Risano, the two young Hornets across half court. Ennis pushing inside to Washington.
Don't think he was ready for that pass.
Yeah, I don't think he was. It doesn't matter. He'll turn around and put it in. Jabari Washington now with 6, and the lead back to 10. Powell. Through contact, no. Put back, no again. Ennis the rebound, and it is out of bounds to Huntsville. Time starting to run out for the Brenham Cubs. They have gotten some quality looks. But Huntsville hanging tough. Ennis behind the back. Double team, finds Conte. Skip to Risano, and now back out to Pearson as the Hornets, rather. They will start playing some prevent. Instead, Pearson will drive. Runner on the way. Too strong off the heel. Tipped out. Ennis. Tried to bounce it to Washington, but threw it away. 3:20 remaining in this quarter, and the Hornets up 10, trying to pull off an upset and end the perfect district run for the Brenham Cubs. They are 3 minutes and change away from doing just that. Guidry on the left post. Finds Powell, and a pop-up 3 on the way, short. Over the back. That'll be on Kobe Mathis, and that is his 4th. Team foul number 4 on Brenham. 3 minutes to go in this one. Risano loses it out of bounds, but it is last touched by the Cubs. Washington to Pearson, driving to the cup, layup short. And a pickoff. Jordan Ennis. Runner, and it's Brenham basketball. 4-on-4 the other way. Powell. Layup, got it. Timeout. Colby Andrews. 2:36 remaining in the fourth quarter, and it is a full timeout on the floor. Hornets up 66-58, trying to hang on and stop the comeback of the leaders of the district, Brenham. Finish coming up next.
Folks, this is Frank Oliveris, Marine Corps veteran and owner of Frank's Tackle Station and Cafe, Riverside, Texas. Come on out to Frank's, where we welcome you like family and invite you to try some of our favorites, like the Frank's Bacon Cheeseburger, Brisket Kojo Taco, Chicken Fried Steak, Baked Potatoes, and more. At Frank's, there is something on the menu for the whole family. Frank's, the home of the loaded train, offers dine-in or carry-out. We are open Monday through Saturday, or call in your order at 936-594-8139. See you soon, and as always, we love you in Christ Jesus.
Welcome back to Paul Bone Gym, Huntsville High School. Carlos Zimmermann alongside Ross Kaysen. Huntsville Hornets hanging on to an 8-point lead against the Brenham Cubs in this matchup at the District 17 5A. Ross, they always say the last 2 minutes of a single-digit score ball game, they are going to be very exciting, but it really is going to hinge on who makes the least amount of mistakes in this final 2:36.
Both teams have to stop fouling if they want a chance, especially Brenham being down with 2 minutes and 30 seconds. They just can't foul.
One more foul also will put Huntsville in the bonus, and they will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Brenham brings the double team. Conte swings it to Ennis. Corner threes. Fouled! And one for Jordan Ennis!
What a shot. Jordan Ennis. And the Huntsville crowd is hyped.
Ennis now with 18 for the Huntsville Hornets, and he's having a ball game tonight. He'll go to the line for the bonus free throw, and if you're Brenham, that might be a dagger. Free throw goes for Ennis. He's now got 19. Consensus player of the ball game tonight. We will talk to him post-game if the Hornets can hang on for the final 2 minutes. Double dribble. We talked about it. Who's going to make the least amount of mistakes? And Brenham, a foul right there. That was on Kobe Mathis, by the way. Conte tried to lob it to Washington. Karam to him anyway. Conte layup pops in and out. Third effort won't go. Conte still fighting for it, though. Pearson, Washington says, hold on. Slow the pace down. You're up 12 with 1:50 left. Oh, ball was slightly tipped. Brenham off and running with it. Ennis sticking with it, though. Oh, but he threw it right to Powell. Pump fakes. Bombs the layup, though. No shot. He is fouled by Aiden Pearson.
Can't be missing those shots if you're Brenham.
It's only the second foul of the half, or for the fourth for Huntsville. The first on Pearson today. 3 on its way. Quincy Adams in and out. Hebert the offensive rebound, and the putback goes to cut it back to 10. 90 seconds to play in this one. The Hornets trying to run away with this one and end the undefeated run for Brenham. Put back for Washington. That won't go either. Quickly up ahead for Guidry to try and get it back to single digits. Blocked from behind by Ricino.
What a block.
And we're going to have another stoppage here as looks like they are telling Huntsville's fans to stay back from the railing. I think that's indeed what they've been asked to do. It's been quite the battle tonight in this district matchup. 10-point lead for the Huntsville Hornets with $1:15 left in this ball game. Of course, for Huntsville, they will be looking ahead. If they can hang on to this one tonight, trying to knock off Brenham, who's only lost 7 times this year. Actually try to pull up here the last time Brenham took a loss, and we'll get that for you in a second. But Huntsville continues district play Tuesday night down in Montgomery. Huntsville beat them here 59-48. I'll have the call for you down there in Montgomery Tuesday night. And the Hornets will come back home Tuesday, February the 4th to take on A&M Consolidated. And it will be Taylor Simmons on the call for that one, as he'll also have the call for the matchup with Brian Rudder on Friday, February the 7th. The Hornets wrap up district play February the 11th against Lake Creek, and I'll have the call for that one coming up at the end of the season. 1:15 left. Powell the layup, missed it, put back, yes. 8-point lead. Backcourt pressure here for Huntsville, and Jay Oliphant calls timeout. Full timeout on the court. And he will talk things over with his squad. Minute left to go, Hornets up 8. We'll be back in a minute.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
70-62, Huntsville with an 8-point lead on the district leaders in the Brenham Cubs on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Alongside Ross Cason, I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Coming up on the post-game wrap-up, we'll have stats and analysis of this ball game. We'll talk to player of the game, Mr. Jordan Ennis, 19 points tonight. And Jay Oliphant, he will stop by with us as well. Provide his thoughts on this one, on which the Hornets are a minute 4 away from their biggest win of the district slate. Dropped a heartbreaker last night to College Station. And they've bounced back here against the district leaders. And they're going to keep themselves in the conversation.
Trying to trap him.
Pearson was trapped. Got it away to Ennis. 55 seconds remaining. Ennis across half court to Conte. And now to the point for Pearson. Barely got it to Conte, and now a bounce to Pearson. 45 seconds remaining. At what point, if you're Brenham, do you foul? Now they do. Jaden Hebert is called for the foul. For Hebert, his fourth. And free throws for Aiden Pearson. The last time that Brenham took a loss this season was in the Victoria Christmas tournament to Pflugerville-Connolly. It was in the championship of that tournament, losing 66-35 as Pearson knocks down the first. Pearson, he now has 18. Prior to that for Brenham, they hadn't lost since December the 10th in a non-district matchup with the Bridgeland Bears down in Cyprus. Second free throw good for Pearson, so this Brenham squad, a bit shell-shocked tonight here at Paul Bohan. Powell weaves through traffic. Finds Guidry, 3 on the way, 2 strong, Ennis the rebound. And up ahead to Risano. Risano will do it himself!
What a dunk. He went flying.
I think Jabari really wanted that one, but Risano just had the lane, and the sophomore, high points and an exclamation point on a big-time win for the Huntsville Hornets. Finish for Powell. 10-point game. Got it to Conte. 13 seconds left. Now to Risano and now to Pearson. He will look to get into the party. He had it swatted from behind by Guidry. 4 seconds left. Powell looking to finish this one off tonight. Layup won't go, and that really spells the night it was for the Brenham Cubs. What an upset. Brenham undefeated no more in district play. The Huntsville Hornets knock them off 74-64 here at Paul Bohan Gym tonight. Hornets with a huge win, 6-2 now in District 17 5A play. Brenham falls to 7-1, and Huntsville remains in the conversation for the district title out of 17 5A. What a big-time win for the green and white tonight. When we come back, post-game wrap-up will go in motion. We'll talk to your player of the game, Jordan Ennis, with 19 points to lead the Hornets, and head coach Jay Oliphant when we return to Paul Bohan Gym at Huntsville High School after this.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Hello folks, this is Lance Williams, Associate Pastor at Faith Baptist Church. Are you looking for a place to learn more about God? If so, come see us. Sunday school starts at 9:45 a.m. with our service beginning at 10:45 a.m. Sunday night prayer meeting at 6 p.m. We also serve a meal Wednesday evening beginning at 6 p.m. with Bible study following at 7 p.m. All are welcome, so come see us. Faith Baptist Church, Riverside, 1301 FM 405.
Folks, this
Go
is Frank
Hornets!
Oliver, Marine Corps veteran and owner of Frank's Tackle Station and Cafe, Riverside, Texas. Come on out to Frank's, where we welcome you like family and invite you to try some of our favorites, like the Frank's Bacon Cheeseburger, Brisket Kojo Taco, Chicken Fried Steak, Baked Potatoes, and more. At Frank's, there is something on the menu for the whole family. Frank's, the home of the loaded train, offers dine-in or carry-out. We are open Monday through Saturday. Call in your order at 936-594-8139. See you soon, and as always, we love you in Christ Jesus.
Welcome you back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Post-game wrap-up now underway. Hornets win it 74-64 against the Brenham Cubs tonight. Brenham undefeated, no more in district play. And joining us now is your player of the game, Jordan Ennis, 19 points tonight. Jordan, it just felt like in that first half you were clicking on all cylinders, and then you just played at an elite level tonight. Just your thoughts on this matchup tonight?
We just got to play as a team and come together and work on defense.
What were some of the things you were working on in practice this week, despite the, I know weather was a big anomaly for you all this week, and it was a tough loss to College Station last night. What did you use for fuel to really fuel your performance tonight?
I don't know, it just came with it. I was just mad because we lost the last game against them, bad, and they was talking stuff.
And now an opportunity for you guys to keep yourselves in the conversation for the district championship with this win tonight. Just how do you look to just grow from here, individually for you and for your teammates as well, as you look ahead to the matchup with Montgomery on Tuesday?
Be a better point guard, talk more. We got to communicate on defense.
All right, there you go. Jordan, congrats on the big win tonight. Before we let you go, you want to look at the camera and give anybody a big shout-out?
To my family, to my mom and dad. They keep me through the hard work.
That's right. Jordan, congrats on the big win tonight, my man. Jay Oliphant will join us here in just a few moments. Looking around for him, he's going to be making his way here to us now in just a second as I try to untangle myself here. Here comes J.O. And J.O. joining us now here in the post-game wrap-up. Jay, what a win tonight for your guys. Battled adversity throughout that ball game, and to be able to turn around and beat a Brenham team that you lost to earlier this year, just how important was this one for your guys tonight?
Well, it was a big win. It gets back on track. I mean, we didn't play very well yesterday. So to come back and get a win against a good team like Brenham, I mean, that speaks volumes.
I mean, you look at the history of this, just this rivalry that these two teams have, and then you're able to use that as fuel. Just what were some of the things the guys really used to really just elevate them in this ball game here tonight?
Really, when you play Brenham, you don't have to do too much to them, but the guys were really locked in. I thought we did a good job defensively right there in the first half to kind of get them rattled, and we kind of kept them that way throughout the entirety of the game.
Well, and here's another big thing for your guys, too. Obviously, this keeps them in all in the conversation for a district championship, and more importantly, getting you closer to a spot in the playoffs for the first time in a couple of years. Just looking ahead, just some things you want your squad to work on as you guys progress through the rest of the district.
I'll just continue on some good continuity on the offense and defensive end. We have our moments to where we have lapses, but I thought for the most part tonight we did pretty well, and we need to continue doing that going into next week. You
got two guards that are just young sophomores, the future of this team, Chris Risano and Jordan Ennis, who we just had on him, who played a whale of a ball game tonight. Just what are you going to continue to look at your young guys who are mixing well with your veterans?
Just continue to grow, and sometimes, we as a coaching staff get frustrated with them, but we got to remember they're still babies. They got thrown into the fire pretty early as freshmen, and I think they're playing pretty well. They have the ups and downs. That's something you have to live with them being so young.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. We'll see you on Tuesday night in Montgomery.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Congrats on the win. That is head coach Jay Oliphant joining us here this evening as we continue here in the post-game wrap-up. Ross, come back over here real quick. I'll let you put the better headset on here as we wrap things up here tonight at Paul Bohan Gym. I mean, what a game for Huntsville. I mean, they played just a superb ball game. They hung on down the stretch there at the very end. Just what were your final thoughts on this one?
You can't foul.
Right.
I mean, both teams are fouling way too much. I mean, Jordan Ennis was a guy who and then Chris Risano's big dunk over there.
Yep.
Kind of ended it.
Yeah, it did, and it gives the Hornets an opportunity to move on and get some more opportunities to try and get closer to a district title. We'll have the ball game on Tuesday night down in Montgomery. That is going to be a 6:30 tip-off, 6:15 p.m. pregame showdown in Montgomery. It's going to be a fun ball game. I'll have the call for you there on Tuesday night. It's going to be a lot of fun. Ross, my man, good job tonight.
Thank you.
And thanks for hanging out with us here tonight. We appreciate you, and we'll give it time. 4 or 5 years' time, we'll be calling his name out here at Paul Bohan Gym. So we appreciate you, bud.
Yeah.
So that'll do it for us here tonight from Paul Bohan Gym at Huntsville High School. Big thank you to Damian Smith. And I blanked on your name one more time. Monette running our camera tonight. Big thank you to the AV program and Tony Cherry for helping us out with this one tonight. Big thank you to Susan Kaysen, teacher here at Huntsville High School, for allowing Ross to hang out with us tonight. And again, Huntsville wins big tonight, 74-64. They take down the Brenham Cubs, and Huntsville is victorious tonight. Brenham undefeated, no more in district play. We'll see you on Tuesday night as the Hornets take on the Montgomery Bears to continue District 17 5A play. We want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, this broadcast is copyrighted for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. Once again, for Damian Smith and Monette and the entire Hornet Nation Broadcast Network crew, I'm Carlos Zimmermann saying so long here from Paul Bohan Gym, where the Hornets are winners over the Brenham Cubs. And on the count of three, Ross, we got to do it. A big 1, 2, 3, Stingham Hornets. 1, 2, 3.
Stingham
Hornets. Good night, God bless, and so long. And as always, have a pleasant tomorrow.